Good morning, Randytbird here out in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona area. Out for a ride this morning. I guess the weather's finally changing out here. The highs are only going to be in the low 90s. I guess we're going to have highs in the 80s on Wednesday. It's the time of the year that we live for out here. I woke up this morning, it was 69 degrees. That was almost chilly for us. We haven't seen that since April, May of the last year, and we've had that long stretch of 110 degree days, 112 degree days, and well, I'm really glad that's over. The sun has shifted off to the south, as it does every year this time of year for eternity. So I started my video a little bit later down the road so I didn't get this blaring sun blast in my face. So just riding along, enjoying my favorite views of the mountains. This mountain to the north of us, or at 1 o'clock if you're looking through my view, it's called Red Mountain. And I guess it's a little bit reddish. I'm red-green colorblind, so colors are a little elusive to me. Well, I guess I better slow down with the police over here. Wasn't going that fast anyway. But this stretch of road, they will jack you up, write you a speeding ticket, because it's a nice wide open road. Everybody likes to go fast, myself included. But it just seems to be a good day for just a cruise. The desert is starting to just taste the green showing again. It will here in the fall. We're supposed to get some more rain this week. In fact, one storm they're claiming is going to be like 1 inch to 2 inches in Phoenix, which we desperately need. But it also makes this desert come alive out here. Passing boats. There's a couple big lakes up this road, and they are always boats being towed up the road. I don't know this rider ahead of me. I'm not going to ride too close to him. That'd just be rude. Riding next to people you don't know. We're desert out here. The saguaro's looking good. Mount Ward in the distance out there, the far peak. I love the way the shadows fall on the mountain here, with the way the sun is. It gives a really interesting view of the mountainsides that you don't see other times of year. Just another beautiful day. I was at the Harley shop yesterday, looking at the new Lowrider S, and well, one of the dealers in Chandler, Arizona, they put on there, I was checking out the price, and the new Lowrider S MSRP is $17,999, which is a little pricey to begin with. Well, they put a line item on there that said market adjustment price $2,000. So they're getting $2,000 over retail. You know, that's just price gouging. People are going to buy these things. You know, maybe it's been a tough summer, sales are down and everything, but you know, that's not how you draw in customers, by gouging prices. There's any number of places that you can go buy this bike for MSRP. So, to the Ride Now group, you know, that's just wrong. And buy from an independent Harley dealer, you're probably going to do better. I don't know, it just kind of gets under my skin. I remember back in the 80s when you couldn't find a new Harley, they weren't making enough of them, and you go to Harley shops and there would be no bikes in the showroom at all, none. They'd have a few used bikes, but even, you know, back in the day, I had to pay $10,000 for a 96 FXD which was a Dyna Super Glide that sold for about that brand new, and it was 5-6 years old. And you know, I thought Harley dealers were kind of over the price gouging, but apparently some of them aren't. I will give a shout out to Laidlaw's Harley Davidson in California, which I've never been there, but I watch Matt Laidlaw's videos, and they're selling stuff at MSRP. So you know what, take a road trip, go buy it somewhere else that isn't gonna stick it to you. Prices have gone up on Harleys pretty dramatically anyway. You know, well, just kind of pisses me off. So I'm ranting and raving as usual. Anyway, back to the beauty out here. Oop, red light. I don't hardly ever hit this light red. This main road is Shea Boulevard, comes out from Scottsdale and North Phoenix there, that heads out to State Route 87. And there can be a lot of traffic on this road. There's a town here called Fountain Hills, and it's known for, it's a created community. About 30-40 years ago it was made out here in the desert, but they've got a big fountain out there that shoots water way up in the air, and that's the whole claim to fame out here. But I've had a couple friends that lived out here. I suppose it's all right. It's close to the mountains, that's a good thing. The views are pretty incredible. There used to be a bar out here called the Alamo. I think it's still there. Used to be a ride from town and destination to go to, because Fountain Hills, there was like nothing between Scottsdale, where the now 101 freeway is, used to be just Pima Road. Used to be a ride out there. I remember riding back here in the early 70s when I had a 69 Triumph Bonneville, and it used to be an achievement to ride 30 miles with your friends and not have anybody break down or have your bike blow up or run out of oil. And it's kind of funny how jaded we've become. We've got to have the latest and greatest and all this high tech. Back then it was a simpler time. You were just happy to have whatever you could buy. I always loved Triumphs, and my first road bike was a Triumph, that 69 Bonneville. Bought several others over the years, but back then anybody rode there. We rode with a group of people that had 350 and 450 Hondas, BSAs, Triumphs, Sportsters, the odd shovelhead, panheads. One guy in a knucklehead that we almost hoped that he wouldn't show up because he could never go more than 5 or 10 miles without something breaking on this knucklehead. It seems that there's two kinds of knuckleheads in the world, and I'm not talking about people, because there's many more kinds of knuckleheads there. But there's knuckleheads that run really good and knuckleheads that run really bad, and there doesn't seem to be any middle ground there. But this is one of the bad ones. I had a friend that had another one, had a 47 that ran like a clock, a little 61 cubic inch knucklehead, a sweet little bobber back before they called them bobbers. Unfortunately, it got stolen one day, and but that was a really nice bike. Anyway, it's my gas stop, so I'm going to sign off. It's Randy T-Bird in Arizona. We'll talk to you again.